Welcome to ModeCast.
Yo, you guys coming or what? All right, let's go. Let's go. Two guys down by the bay, got a lot of things to say. Talking about this life and all its problems. Yeah, grew up in government, gay rights and Caitlin, friendships and all the ways to solve them. Yeah, so you got nothing better to do. Sit around and drink some booze. Think fast, make it last. Shut the past. Tune in to the ModeCast, to the ModeCast, to the ModeCast, to the ModeCast.
The special edition ModeCast introduced by Charlie Kashua. Brett, you fucking ruined my intro.
Sorry, go ahead. Do it again. Hold on. Let's pause it.
Don't stop by. You gotta hit the play button. Go. And we're back.
Welcome to a special edition ModeCast in Temecula, California. First day in Ryan Mode's new house. We slaved all day long, and he's still in a pouty mood. Still not happy?
Can you talk like that the entire podcast? I like the fake broadcaster.
Yes, I can.
We're redoing the intro because Charlie didn't get his fix in, so.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool without me being on the ModeCast. I'm totally cool with Brian not being on the ModeCast. So what's up, everybody? It's been a long time since any of us have sat there and downloaded that new episode. I personally unsubscribed to the podcast because it was just taking up room in my iTunes.
Every week I keep looking.
I think it's been like 2 months, 3 months, 3 months.
I don't remember the last time we posted one. No, because we posted something in July.
No, the last one I remember is
I don't remember.
No, we didn't even post anything in June.
Andy saying, "You made me, or you let me go to work with dick
Maybe it
lips."
was like May 31st.
Like that's the last thing I remember of the ModeCast.
Yeah, no, it was. I
He
think
talked to people.
I think it was May.
I talked to people. Andy, that was the best thing ever.
Last podcast was May 4th.
Yeah, see, May.
Damn.
Because I was thinking my birthday. Like, we didn't do
It's
anything.
like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So that was a while ago. So welcome back, everybody.
Anyways, I have some great friends, and they all helped me move to Temecula. And yeah, I'm out of my old house.
It wasn't a B
Apparently
team.
it's some that are greater than others because Brett and I were, and Jeremy as well, were on the B
Totally
squad.
outcasted.
Yeah,
I'm cool with the B squad.
yeah. It's a Jeremy. Good old Ryan had his old crew, which was
The colored crew.
yeah, they got the work done.
Hey, it was so funny on the way to the restaurant. Jesus is like, "Hey, that's cool. You just had your 3 Mexicans helping you move. Why all the white boys showed up late?"
Trump forever.
Don't build that wall
Make
because you
America
won't
great
have
again.
good luck moving.
What'd you say?
Make America great again.
Yeah,
Speaking of which, it's been a long time since the podcast has been going, and there's a lot of events that's gone on.
Yeah, why is that, Ryan?
because I had to move, and I was homeless for a month. Now we got a new house, and we're good.
Ryan was living in his car. He had his kids and his wife in his car. How did you feel about that, Jasmine?
Well, no, Jasmine was at my house.
Yeah, I was with Brett.
Oh, yeah.
I had a lovely Nick Cardenas sell the house at Intero Real Estate. Look him up. Dude, hey, it's so nice, dude, going through when you have your friend that's a realtor and then your buddy who's a lender, because there's no professionalism at all. It's just like, hey, what's up? So this is what's going on, and then boom, in the conversation.
Hey, everybody's mic's on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Actually,
why
we
there's
didn't-
tape around him.
But we should
Put her in
actually... Yeah, everyone's mic's on.
Cool.
I can see
Do we
everyone
need to do
breathing.
a sound check?
Just, yeah, go.
Checkity check.
Check, 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 check.
Yeah.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're all on. We don't want any of those unfortunate circumstances to happen like they have on past ModeCasts. So, a lot of things have happened since the last ModeCast. Obviously, we're a little bit further into the election.
Oh,
so
a politic one?
No, we're not going to do a politic one. But there's been a lot of things that happened. Like, the Orlando things happened since then.
What?
The Orlando thing? Like the dude who went and shot up the gay club?
Oh, yeah.
The the Dallas thing happened where the black dude shot up the cops?
There
So
happened in
basically-
San Diego just recently too. 2 weeks ago.
No shit. What happened then?
Guy killed an officer and then wounded another.
Oh well, that was a gang. That was gang related.
Regardless, though, it's
That was like a traffic stop, right?
Yeah, well,
Traffic stop gone bad.
they were gang officers that pulled over
that's retarded, dude.
suspected gang affiliates, and then they got shot. Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
it was really bad. Yeah.
I got a lot of respect for law enforcement and fucking that side of life, dude. Like, I don't know, maybe because what I do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think every job has their people who are pieces of shit. You know, there's
For
a
sure.
lot more officers in the world doing good than there are bad. But
No,
unfortunately,
Our
they're
media tends to represent
Oh,
all
absolutely.
the assholes because that's
Absolutely,
what makes
dude.
the news. Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
And I fucking hate the media, dude. I hate the media.
Wait, are
They
you
they do
sticking
nothing
or
but cause fucking fights and drama and wars in
Well,
America now, dude.
Well, we mean
I don't like the media. Also, like even when it's wrongdoing, like when the officer's in the wrong, he goes too far. I still get pissed off because it all stems from
I'm
resisting
staying.
and not doing what the officer's asking.
Yeah, completely agree.
I'm gonna take 3.
Like there's like Amir King, the guy who you introduced me to on social media. Like I was listening to one of his
Listen to more of
posts.
his?
I've seen a lot of his shit, dude. But I was listening to one of his posts, and he's like, basically what it was he's like, I'm an ex-con. You know, I've been arrested literally 1,000 times, and each time I stopped, I didn't run. They told me to put my hands up. I put my hands up. I never been tased. I never had a gun drawn on me. I never been shot at. That's because I didn't resist. I didn't fucking. I complied to what the officers were saying. And that would happen every single time. Just like this fucking dude who tried to run these fucking officers over with some car he stole. And then they ended up shooting and he died. And, you know, those officers are fucking bad guys too. But the guy who tried to run these cops over, dude. Like, you're going to get shot at and you're going to get killed if you try to fucking kill officers.
No, I totally agree with that. And 99% of the time, I agree with law enforcement. However, there are a few
I've seen some fucked up
circumstances
videos.
that I've seen that has really made me question what was going on. And
Without a doubt, man.
Well,
Without
and
a doubt.
they're the one time that I have seen is San Diego.
And we are going to take a quick break or no? No. Okay.
Oh, we're good.
All right. No, San Diego. So San Diego PD, they basically shot and killed my wife's. This is gonna sound so stupid online, but wife's sister's, my wife's sister's brother-in-law, and yeah. Okay, so there was really no reason for them to draw down. It's all on YouTube, everything, and you watch it, and there's no reason for them to draw down and shoot, and they just fucked this guy up. You know, they shot into the car, every angle, and just watching it, there was no reports, nothing saying that he had a gun, anything, but it, events transpired, and one shot went, and then it seemed like every shot from every other angle, from every other cop, decided to go in that car as well. And that was the one time that I was like, wow.
My
this is a little
thought
weird.
process on shit like that is like, all right, if the dude was sitting there like at work, would he have gotten shot? Like, did he have a job? Was he a piece of shit? Like, was he a...
You know what? In all honesty, yeah, the guy was a piece of shit.
Yeah. So there you go. If you're sitting there and you're sitting there at work for 8-9 hours a day, are you would that have happened?
I
Like
get
same
that.
thing happened to my mom's, like one of her friends. He was actually shot on the 210. Like, he stole a vehicle, helicopters were chasing him or something. I guess, I don't know the exact story, but he exited the vehicle on the 210 freeway, and the helicopter fucking whatever, like, sniped him from the helicopter.
Someone sniped him from the
Yeah,
helicopter?
so my initial thought is, that's a badass shot. Like, holy fuck, that's impressive, dude.
Yeah, well, you don't
To
usually
fucking
hear of
snipe
that.
somebody from a helicopter, that was badass. And so, my mom's like, well, how can you say that? You know him. He was a cool dude. Like, yeah, he was a cool dude, but he was also a fucking piece of shit. He was also a scumbag, If he was sitting there fucking turning wrenches or, bagging groceries 9 hours a day, he wouldn't have gotten shot in the fucking freeway.
See, but I have a difference in opinion. Like, I can say, like, a lot of these videos will show shitty officers, but at the same time, I'm like, well, that guy was he should have never have taken out. Like there was a video, I think, in Oregon. The kid was like 18. You seen that one? I think he was 18, and he was getting stopped for weed, and the cop was telling him to stop, and he just tries to take off in his vehicle, and the cop shot him down. Yeah. But it's like that, I would have never ran from the cop.
Exactly.
Like, I would have never gotten freaked out. Like, that's...
Yeah.
And I understand sometimes it's just instinct kicks in, but still, that's on you.
Yeah.
Like, there was this video I saw where this white dude was running from, was fleeing from the police, and he was in a vehicle. Well, the vehicle ends up flipping over, and it ends up on its side. And so the guy tries to get out of the vehicle, and, like, as soon as he pokes his head out, the cop shot him. Like, that was not right whatsoever. But also, at the same time, you don't know what the fuck is running through this dude's head. You don't know if, like, okay, this dude can have a 3-month-old kid at home, and his thought is, oh, shit, this dude just fucking fled from me. What else can he do? I have to go home to my family. You know what I mean? And he's sitting there thinking the worst. This guy can get out of the fucking car and shoot at me. Oh, shit, there he is. Boom.
But it's all about being undertrained, though, also. Like, Michael Wood talks about his
Oh, dude, there's so many cops who are undertrained, bro.
Me and
working
Brett have
with
more training than 90%.
Absolutely,
of police
dude.
officers.
Working with
Or
a lot of...
10, but-
I've worked with a shit ton of law enforcement in my job, right? They don't know shit, bro. There are so many of them who don't know anything about anything tactical, anything that you
Weapons
do in
in
a
general.
firefight. Yeah, weapons, fucking... Like, even just basic map reading, dude. They don't know any of this stuff. They get so undertrained. They get taught about how to fucking pull somebody over or basic laws, but they don't get fucking trained about how to react underneath or when you're getting shot at, dude. Like in the Army and the Marine Corps as well, they shoot at you. You get shot at in basic training.
It's weird.
So that way you can have an understanding what it's like when that actually happens.
Keep your head down.
Yeah, they shoot at you with bullets.
There's a part of basic training where you're crawling across this like open field with like under barbed wire and through mud and puddles and shit. While you have bullets going over the top of you, and it's at nighttime, so there's a lot of tracers going on the top of you. Like you kind of glance up and you're just like, holy fuck!
Yeah.
It's like streaks of fire going over your head. Like if you
It's
were
really a trip, dude, and
Like-
it'll fucking
at any time, you could stand up, and if you stand up, you're dead.
Damn, you know what's crazy?
You're fucking shot.
I thought it was just those were just blanks. That they were doing that.
No, dude, they shoot at you, bro.
It's so fucking scary.
It's so you know how to react, how you know you're going to react when it actually happens in real life, dude. Like cops, that doesn't happen, dude. You know, they don't know how they're going to react. Like there was a dude when I was going through it who froze up, pissed his pants, and me and a couple of my other buddies had to fucking drag him across this field just so he can get through it. You know, and you don't know how any other person's going to handle it. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, bro. Getting rounds thrown at you is a fucking insane thing, dude. And a lot of these officers don't know how it is, and that's why they react the way they do, because they just want to go home and see their family, because they're just like any one of us at the end of the day.
Yeah, but does that give you the right to shoot somebody?
No, it doesn't. But does it justify what's going on in their head at the time?
Well, so if you break this down even further, I would say there was an instance where Ryan was with me on Thanksgiving when I was like 19, and I got pulled over for speeding, and I acted like a 19-year-old douchebag. And the way I treated that officer, Ryan, do you think that if the color of my skin was black, that he would have treated me the same way he did?
Yeah, no. For sure.
Hey, hold on, Mike.
No, for sure something else would have happened differently, like more aggressive. Because Jeremy basically burned out in front of him in the dirt, like threw rocks at his car. Yeah, no,
He's laughing.
I definitely agree that there's white privilege there for sure, like versus black. Because I was even talking to my buddy at work about that. Like I was saying, like this is when I realized that there is racism. I realized that if I would say at least 8 out of 10 times, if let's say me and my buddy at work, he's black, got into it, I feel confident enough that the officer's going to side with me, which is shitty. And I'm not saying like, he's going to side because I'm white, but no, that's the truth of it. Like I do honestly feel that way to an extent. It sounds shitty, but I feel like
but at the same time, like, without like the risk of sounding like a complete fucking racist, dude. Like it's statistics at the same time.
But why are there
if you bring up the white thing, more white people are being killed, it's stupid because there's way more white people.
Not more white people are get. I don't know that statistic. All I know is that cops will pull over more white people, and
because there's more of
less
us.
crimes happen. And then the amount of black people, the amount of black people they pull over, more of that percentage increases. Okay, I don't know. So, okay. Say 100 white people a cop pulls over 100 white people in a month, right?
Okay.
Maybe 5 or 10 of them will, either shoot at the cop or flee or try
You're about to back up our argument.
trying, get away with that, right? And so, say 20 black people get pulled over a month, 10 of them will either shoot at the cop or do what they have to do to get away.
Well, you're just racist as fuck right now.
No, dude, it's not that's not my stat, dude. That's not like I'm not making that up. That's an actual like statistic. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, hey, black people are more violent than white people. I'm just saying that's what history has proven to
I would say it's
happen when
gotten worse
fucking
now since like the whole BLM is so big now. People are pulling out their phones now and being more douchebaggy to the cops.
I think they're
especially.
being more asshole.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of assholery going on where they're like they're trying to provoke PD into doing something stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
And I would agree with that aspect, but
that's the stuff that gets publicized. What about just the normal everyday guy who's going to work, gets pulled over and gets hassled more than I would for getting pulled over for the same offense? Like that's basically what BLM breaks down to, is that they are treated differently on a day-to-day basis for all the small things.
no, you're right.
Every time I hear BLM, I think of
Bureau of Land Management.
Yes.
So do I.
I mean, Brett talked about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? BLM? Are you talking about fucking the whole like the Bundy Ranch shit? Like,
Yeah, dude.
You guys are all twisted right now, dude. You guys,
I saw this video.
I was confused.
The first time I ever heard Black Lives Matter be referred to as BLM, it was like BLM shoots at sheriff, and I'm like, well, why is fucking BLM shooting at their own people now? Like, what the fuck's going on? And so then I see like a shirt he has on that says Black Lives Matter, and I'm like, oh, BLM, Black Lives Matter. That makes sense now.
It took me a while to figure that out.
Yeah, dude, that's very confusing. So from here on out, we'll call them Black Lives Matter and not BLM.
Well, now that we just explained it, can we just...
I think you could.
I'm going to
stick to
call them
BLM.
Black Lives Matter because BLM's Bureau of Land Management. They claimed it first. I mean,
I agree, but it's just shortening our
just like DP is Dr. Pepper and not double penetration.
Well, I mean, why can't it be both? Why can't it be both?
DP claimed it first. I'm all about DP. I love DP. Like, I will have DP every day because it is so good. Dr. Pepper.
That's what I thought you were saying. Okay.
Because they claimed
That's
it
not
first.
what you meant.
No, but there was a video I also saw where it was like this white chick talking in front of like all this white audience, and she's like, hey, we're all aware of what's going on nowadays. Like, all these black people getting shot by cops and everything. She's like, but let me ask all you guys a question. Does anybody here want to raise your hand if you want to get treated the same that black people are getting treated by cops? And nobody raised their hand.
I saw that.
And so, yeah, she continues on and says, okay, well, there's obviously an issue, and every single one of you guys know that, since none of you raised your hand. Obviously, they're getting treated the same or treated differently than we are as white people. And yeah, I agree, dude. I think that black people are treated a little bit unfairly compared to white people, but there's also a lot of black people who will get pulled over, comply with the police, and nothing will happen.
See, but that's what's weird is I'm totally aware that there's an issue, and I'm totally for fixing an issue, but I still think if you act douchey when a cop tells you to do something, I think I'm sorry, even if the consequences are fucked up, where the cops like beating you or he shoots you, like don't. If the cop tells you to raise your hands, raise your fucking hands. Like, why are you going to be uncompliant?
I know.
With the officer?
I know.
So I'm aware there's an issue. I'm totally for that, but I don't like the whole like.
But don't you feel like all these the things that are getting put out there is all that negative shit you're talking about?
Yeah. Of course. I totally agree with that. And I know.
Dude, there was a video that came out that bothered the fuck out of me. Let me just explain it real quick. There was 2 white cops who pulled over.
This is worse than Brett pulling on a cell phone. Go ahead.
No, they pulled over 2 black people, a black woman and her old man, and the dude walked up to her car. And this is after all these shootings have happened and everything. He's like, "Hey, do you know why I pulled you over?" And she's like, "No." He's like, "Well, it's illegal to drive on a hot day without a fucking popsicle." And then she's like, "Oh my god!" And the guy's like, "Here's your popsicle."
I saw that.
And she's like, "Oh my god, dude, that." To me,
she was about
dude,
ready to lose her shit.
That was like the most fucking off the wall. How much more are you trying to kiss the black community's ass? Video I've ever seen, dude. Like it was bullshit. That video should have never been made because that right there is saying, "Hey, we know we're fucking up against the black people, so let's make a video where we're giving them a fucking ice
Let
cream."
me give you a popsicle.
No. Hey, no.
It's all good now.
Hey, did you see the video where the black guy made the video saying like how fucking racist this video is? I totally agree with
About that same video?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, that was a racist fucking video, dude. Completely agree with that.
I don't know how they made it and looked at it and be like, yeah, let's put this out. Because as soon as I watched it was like, oh, it just made me cringe.
It made me cringe too, dude. It made me cringe. I sat there and I thought, this is more racist than watching any of these fucking other cops who've shot these fucking black people.
Hey, so let me ask you a question. Like, granted, I know you're not going to agree with how I think of the matter where of what's happening to like certain individuals that'll act out. I'm not saying just black people, Mexicans, or whatever. So you feel that the officer should still just sit there and
No, what I'm saying is all you're seeing is the negative. You're only seeing the negative from the officer's perspective. You're not seeing the negative from like the everyday guy that just gets pulled over and hassled with it. It's not recording it.
Yeah.
You're only seeing the negative, so then you get the opinion of, well, then they shouldn't resist. Well, those guys are resisting. What about the ones that aren't resisting? They're still getting fucked with.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't
That's
show
what-
that, dude.
Exactly.
They don't show it because those guys aren't getting shot.
I disagree with that one.
What do you mean you disagree? So people who don't resist are getting shot still?
No, well, I disagree with your humor on that aspect, but
There was no humor there.
Yeah, there was.
If you didn't see the humor in it.
Maybe I misunderstood what you said.
So, the everyday guy, like, you're just driving to work. If you get pulled over by the cops, you're going to be treated one way. If the color of your skin was black, you'd be treated a whole
Charlie's
different.
ass. He sat on my wet chair. He's like a baboon.
I thought I pissed myself.
no,
What happened?
his whole ass is wet right now.
Oh, you know why? Because you
That-
put that truck.
that-
you put
yeah,
the
the
truck.
truck.
Oh, it's water?
What truck?
Landon's little truck leaked a bunch of water on it.
Oh, the water just sat in there for like 9 months. It's like fucking West Nile virus.
It's actually like maybe 6 hours, but
All right, so anyways, that's all it boils down to is that, like, let's say you get pulled over, the cop is going to treat you one way, but the same exact cop, if your skin was black, would treat you a different way. Like, that's what it boils down to. And do you agree with that?
I'm not. No, I can't. I don't know. I'm not black, dude. I can't say I'm biased.
See,
How about that?
you are biased because you're a very open-minded guy. Like, I don't see you looking at a black dude and treating him any different than you treat me.
Absolutely not.
Because that's who you are. You're very open-minded. Now, what about someone who grew up with prejudiced parents? You're telling me those people don't become cops?
Some of them, yeah, but you can't say every cop that happens to.
I'm not saying every cop.
no, he's just saying
Every
it.
cop. But it
sometimes
happens too
happens.
much. It
Oh,
happens way too much.
Absolutely, but you can say the same thing as, hey, this black guy's parents hated white people growing up, and now he's a cop.
What about statistically speaking, when they see the amount of black people getting pulled over and the odds of them having drugs or having a bad background compared to pulling over a white person? I mean, statistically speaking, there's more crime on the black side than there is on the white side.
But why is that?
I don't know. I'm just saying. This is what I hear on the
need to
news
listen
and
to
like
my-
these statistics that come
Well,
out.
I mean-
so it's like
Look at the ghettos. Who mainly populates ghettos?
Why are they there? They were. If you look at history,
I know, but I didn't put them there. But I'm asking
stop saying
you.
they.
I didn't.
Well, no, I need to. No, but that's the thing is you didn't put them there. I didn't put them there, but there were areas built for them, and then they were.
They were just being forced into poverty from generation to generation.
Dude, it's so hard to talk about this.
No, but it even shows back in the day, like from like 1950s, 1960s, that you couldn't sell to an African American on your deed to your house.
Yeah.
Like my manager, his title to his house still says that. He bought his house like 6 years ago, and it says that on the deed of his house.
Like how far?
It's an original deed, so they
Yeah.
And I was tripped out. I was like, wow, that's nuts. If you listen to Michael Wood, though, he even says that like they were basically trained to target African Americans.
Yeah.
Because okay, if there's a poor community, no opportunity to get out of it.
Actually, you're not supposed to say African Americans anymore. You're supposed to
No.
say black people.
They're black,
Yeah.
bro.
I've never understood African American.
Yeah, they're black
just-
people. I'm a white person. They're a black person.
Spanish Americans.
Exactly.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not Canadian, German, Irish American. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Yeah.
Because I tripped out in high school when a black kid in my class bitched at the teacher.
Black people are black. Yeah.
Black people
Yeah.
are black.
White people are white.
Because not from
Brown people are
They
brown.
don't say African American like they're born in the States.
They can trace their ancestors to Africa, but I
Shit,
can trace
Charlie,
my
you're
ancestors
brown.
back to Germany and Ireland and
All those
Mike
good
said.
countries.
Wow.
Brett
Okay,
wants to
Just
for all you
great.
guys out there who don't know Brett, that was a joke.
You guys have like 4 fans, and 6 of them are here.
Yeah, well, actually, you had 4 fans, and 4 of them are here. So,
How is there 4 of you? I'm pretty sure there's 3 of you.
yeah, I'm counting your wife.
She's not out here.
Yeah, and then fuck ISIS, dude. Like all these fucking shootings going on too, bro. All these domestic terrorist attacks, dude. That shit's all fucked up.
Be
bro.
careful, Charlie might get offended.
See, that's why ISIS. What people don't understand about ISIS is like we're not fighting a person; we're fighting an ideology.
Yeah, that's Islam. I know.
Dude,
No,
It's Islam, bro.
no.
It's radical Islam.
No, it's not.
So I live in
it's radicals. I'll agree with.
Radical. There's radicals in every aspect of any
have radical Christians.
There's
For
radical
sure.
of it.
Baptist Church. They're radicals.
Yeah, look.
So
yeah,
I live in an Islamic dominant neighborhood. Like both people who fucking border my house are Muslim.
When you walk out
Okay,
your
do you
door,
feel
do you go?
unsafe?
Not at all, dude. They're fucking cool as fuck.
Okay, what's the then?
So it's not.
That's
it's
why I
not-
corrected myself and said radical Islam.
If you can't say radical Islam, it's radicals.
It's just radicals in general.
You don't see radical Christians cutting people's
Yes, you
fucking head
do.
off, dude. Not right now.
West. The,
Right now, you do.
West Baptist, whatever those fucking
But they have-
clowns
Okay,
are.
okay. I fucking hate the Westboro Baptist
Yeah, there
Church.
you go.
As
Those are
much as the
radicals.
fucking next guy,
Those are radicals.
but they don't cut people's fucking heads off in the middle of a goddamn
What
street.
about? What about?
Go
Hey,
out there
what about that
walk
Christian?
around with
What about that
candles.
Christian?
They sit there and say,
Everyone stop.
What?
One at a time, dude, because these podcasts suck when everyone's talking at once. One at a time. Go.
What about that Christian that went to the Planned Parenthood and killed those people, and he did it because of Christianity? And didn't he say he did it because of it? Because of it went against his Bible?
"Yeah, fuck that guy."
So that's a radical.
Okay.
Yeah, but 100 years ago, Christians would have been radicals.
Why are you guys having me? I'm not trying to defend the Christian fucking religion.
No,
I'm
what
just
we're
saying-
is why you can't. Like,
Okay, today, right now,
You said that
most
the problem
of
with
most
the,
of
with the-
terrorism happens because of radical Islam.
yes.
It's not. You don't
Well,
hear
what's going-
radical fucking Catholicists or Catholics or fucking radical fucking goddamn Christians cutting people's heads off. Today, right now, in the fucking era that we're all alive, it's radical Islam killing people.
I'll let it go. I can't make an argument.
Anytime
Yeah,
you
every
bring
religion's had their fucking shit, dude.
what I
Christians,
think is-
Jews, and Muslims have all been at war with each other since fucking goddamn BC.
I think I should explain myself better.
anytime that you bring religion into anything, there's always killing in the name of, and it becomes bullshit. And what has Catholicism, Christianity, whatever, Islamic, it all equates to money. And that's all it ever is, and that's all it ever will be, is because these fucks over there in the Middle East give no fucks. about the religion. They're all about getting paid, and they're all about getting money. That's it.
It's about getting back in America.
That too. Take down the infidel. Yeah, for sure. And that's what it's all about. And until everyone starts to realize that, okay, yeah, it's great to have your faith, but once you start going after everyone else and making your faith everyone else's, well, you're trying to force it on everyone, but it becomes for a different reason at that point.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's not just, like Ryan said, killing Americans. Now it's spread to Europe, dude. Germany just had fucking 3 terrorist attacks happen by a Muslim person in the past 2 months. France, fucking same thing. They had their soccer stadium bombed. They had fucking a Muslim dude run all their people over in Nice on their fucking day of celebration.
Bastille Day.
It's all over.
That's all I'm trying to say, dude. Is now today it's Muslim. It's Islam.
Right now.
You know, in 20 years, it could be fucking Buddhists. It could be Buddhists killing everybody. But as of right now, it's fucking Islam, dude.
Well, let me explain.
It's radical Islam.
I think I should explain my argument better to you. It's not that I'm against. I understand your point. It's that when you say that, everybody instantly translate to like Muslims. So it's like we say radical Muslims. It's like, oh, well, it's all Muslims. Right. It's like, so when you say just radicals that use that religion and they spread their ideology through that religion, which is really fucked up. Because there's nothing wrong with that religion.
Not at all. As a whole, it's fucking great.
And I agree with you. My neighbor
shit like that sounds ignorant. Like when 9/11 happened and when everyone started being dickheads.
Yep.
It's like it's like that. Everyone just targets that one individual
anyone that
race.
was wearing some type of towel around their head or anything. It was like, oh, fuck you, you fucking terrorist. Like, no, that's not.
Dude,
not
my neighbor and I, we've sat down and had so many conversations about Islam, dude. And what I've come to the conclusion to is it is the exact fucking same as Christianity and Judaism with a different fucking person leading it. Well, Christianity had Christ. Jews had fucking whatever they had. I don't fucking know. And Muslims had Muhammad. But they all agree. They all believe in the same fucking God. They all believe in the same shit. They all believe in do this and you'll get to heaven.
Oh, yeah.
It's all the same exact
do
religion.
this and you'll get to heaven. It mostly revolves around give me your money and you'll get into heaven.
I don't know, dude. Dude, religion is it's the root of all evil. Religion is the root of all evil.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with believing in a higher power to make you a better person. However, once you
makes you fucking weak.
But once you start pushing all of that on everyone else, and
believe in Odin. He is the one true God.
Some people
you die in battle, you'll go to Valhalla, and you'll drink and eat with fucking gods.
Some people need religion. They need a grasp on something. Some people need to believe in that.
Charlie, I don't disagree.
When
with
humanity
you.
was starting out and there was chaos everywhere, yeah, people needed a crutch to lean on, so that way they wouldn't fucking kill each other. And now that humans are smart enough to fucking think for themselves, we don't need fucking religion no more.
I also don't need the Electoral College.
Brett, what do we need? Mike, Brett's out.
I think Charlie's the only religious one here, so he's like, I need a religion.
I have no problem with people who believe in that, but first of all, okay, there's a couple things that comes with that. Don't push your beliefs on me when I believe that you know what? I'm not into God rising, or I'm sorry, man rising out of the dirt and woman created from a rib of man. I'm just not into that.
Ribs are delicious, though. We'll have to agree right now.
But,
ribs are fucking delicious.
Okay, I'm not about that. But with if whatever you believe in, if you read a holy scripture that is holy to you, that makes you a better person, I have no problem with that. Do your own thing. Don't force it on me. But by God, don't fucking, create a whole try to create a whole country that's trying to take over the whole westernization of the world and say that, and declare war on us over it. That becomes ridiculous. And it all, when all of that equates to money and all that, that's all it is at that point. They're trying to be the haves rather than the have-nots.
Well, I mean,
anyway.
Hey, at least the new pope doesn't ride around in like a golden chariot.
Hey, you know what? Look at Catholicism. Don't even get me started with that. Fucking, you got a whole fucking area in Europe that is considered a sovereign nation that they said, no. Oh, this is Holy Land. Motherfuckers, you ain't taxing me. This money's going to the church, motherfucker. All that money goes straight to the church. They don't go off. They don't pay taxes.
That's why you got the pastor riding around in some badass Mercedes.
Thank you,
dude.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Jay and I worked with a girl, Darnisha. Would you say her pastor rolled around in like a Jag or a?
Yeah,
what was it?
It was a high-end car.
It was more than a Jaguar, right? It was something ridiculous.
It was a $100,000 car.
Yeah, and then Jeremy asked her, "You have a problem with that?" No, because I feel like he deserves it.
No,
that's awesome, dude.
No,
that
motherfucker, you don't deserve
that
shit.
right there is a
Why?
fucking
Because you can talk.
Pure. That's a picture of what our country is fucking turning
There you
to.
go.
I was at Starbucks, right, and I was just sitting there bullshitting with the chick working behind the counter, and I said something. I don't remember exactly what I said, and it was something off the wall. But I was like, do you believe that? Oh no, you know what it was? I was like, hey, people are getting killed playing Pokemon Go. She's like, oh yeah, I heard that on the news. She's like, they were, luring people into these fucking Pokestops and killing them and robbing them afterwards. I'm like, oh yeah, it's pretty crazy. I was like, it's happened like 1,000 times. She's like, yeah, I know. I was like, you heard on the news? She's like, yeah. I was like, so you believe that? She's like, of course, I believe everything I hear on the news.
She said that?
Dude, those exact fucking words. She said, I believe everything I hear on the news.
Especially Fox.
Hey, you should have showed her that clip from Conan I showed you.
Actually, like
Yeah, right?
dude. Actually,
Was
like
this someone you were
Fox.
listening to or talking to?
This was someone I was talking to, like, in person. Like, she's
Yeah, you
out
should
there.
have showed him that clip fucking about the Christmas story. Or
Hey,
Christmas presents?
have you fucking seen that? What Jay's talking about?
No.
Dude, explain it to him.
It's a clip on Conan where he talks about news is scripted, and he plays a clip from Christmas time, and it's like something about shopping and
They all say the same joke.
Yeah, they all say the same exact thing, and it's
yeah,
different
yeah.
channels all across the country, all saying the same exact thing verbatim. Like they didn't
Yeah.
even make it their own; they just read a script. It's like everybody says the same fucking thing.
From CNN to Fox to NBC to CBS
Yeah, it
to
was pretty
fucking
crazy.
goddamn Comedy Central motherfucking news anchor saying the same fucking thing.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. You gonna play it?
Yeah, I'll play it. So,
How good do you think the microphone will pick it up?
where's Conan? There you are.
Watch it. Hey, let Charlie watch it though, and try putting your microphone.
Fucking ads.
Put your mic like right next to the speaker.
The speaker. Yeah.
A lot of people think the big news stories these days are, well, a judge ruling against snooping by the NSA or the big fight in Congress over the new proposed budget. A lot of people say those are the big stories. But judging by local news, and I've been looking at a lot of local news, there's an even bigger story that's sweeping the nation right now.
Who are you really shopping for this holiday season? It's okay, you can admit it, if you've bought an item or 2 or 10 for yourself.
Well, it's okay. You can admit it if you have bought an item or 2 or maybe 10 for yourself.
It's okay, you can admit it. You've bought an item or 2 or 10 for yourself.
It's okay, you can admit it if you bought an item or 2 or 10 for yourself.
It's okay, you can admit it if you bought an item or 2 or 10 for yourself.
It's okay. You can admit it if you bought an item or 2 or 10 for yourself.
It's okay. You can admit it, Todd. If you bought an item or 2 or 10 for yourself.
It's okay, you can admit it. If you bought an item or 2 or 10 for yourself.
It's okay. You can admit it if you bought an item or 2 or maybe 10 for yourself.
It's okay, you can admit it if you bought an item or 2 or 10 for yourself.
It's okay, you can admit it if you bought 1 or 2 or maybe 3 or 4, maybe even 10 items for yourself. You can admit it if you bought an item or 2 or 10 for yourself.
It's okay, you can admit it if you bought an item or 2 or 10 for yourself.
It's okay, you can admit it if if you bought an item or 2 or 10 for yourself. It's okay. You can admit it. If you bought an item or 2 or maybe 10 for yourself.
But yeah, you get it though. It's fucking
Yeah, there was another 30 seconds of that.
No way.
from just different stations.
You think someone like dubbed that somehow? Like,
That many people. If you, I went back and rewatched it. And I was trying to watch the tickers, and it's from cities across the country.
really?
I don't know, like how else to like. Conan, I can't believe Conan even put that out there. That's fucking. I mean,
That's
the only
pretty
the only
crazy.
way he could put that out there is because he's on TBS or whatever, cable network he's on.
Protected.
Yeah, because if he was on, was he on NBC before? They would never let him do that. They would have freaked out.
Yeah.
NBC's a part of that.
It's just kind of wild though. It just shows you. I mean, like that. Every station's not their own.
No, it's all
fake. It's all the media is fake.
All the 1%.
They're fucking destroying this country and this world. All the media, the shit that they post up, they should be like laws against how much bad news they can be, like showing us, because it's gotten to the point where there's nothing positive on the news anymore. It's all bad, and they're all focused on, right now is Black Lives Matter and all the police shootings, and
well, it's not even their fault though.
they're making police shootings like it's like some like we're in an epidemic right now. Yeah, it's gotten a little bit worse, but yeah, cops have been shot at by gang members and by random people all the time.
Yeah, it's always been a gang initiation.
Well, no, it's been going on for years and years and years, since the 80s and 70s and 60s and
Since the fucking 1700s, dude.
yeah, forever.
Look at gangs in New York.
Forever. but now they're just focusing on it, and they're saying we have a police shooting here in San Diego. That happens all the time. It's just they focus on one story and they blow it up, and it makes people paranoid and worried, and they think,
And it makes them watch the news channel.
Jay and I were talking about that last year when I was telling you. I was like, I get sketched out with trick or treating now. I feel like you hear all these stories, and you're like, it's always been the same amount of shit that's been going on. It's just it's broadcasted more now.
Yeah, because social media helps out with all that.
Well, remember when we were kids, dude? It was like, hey, don't go over to this neighborhood because there's guys who put razor blades in candy and shit. Like, remember? But it was all just like hearsay shit. You remember that?
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but
Well, you can see how social media helps with notifying everybody, and it kind of does damage too, because I downloaded the app next door, and it's just a neighborhood watch app, and your neighbors all join, and you see their house, and you can see who has the app, and everyone talks about crimes that happen or stuff they're selling or anything free they want to give away, and it's a pretty cool app. But I was looking at it when we first moved in our house. I was like, wow, my neighborhood is really, really bad, because there's a lot of burglaries, and there's there was one time someone got assaulted at a bus stop, and another time, the dog got hit by a car and the car took off. Some crazy stuff. And I'm like, wow, this is a bad neighborhood, but it's about social media. It's just now, we're now aware of what's going on. When we were growing up, we didn't have social media. We didn't know what happened 5 doors up or 10 doors up the street. We had no idea what happened around the block from us. Yeah. But now with social media, now everyone knows. Everyone's sharing information. Now we just think the world is that much more fucked up, but it's not.
Dude, if fucking Betty Sue from goddamn Arizona gets a flat tire, I know about it, bro. Because it's fucking pasted all over fucking Facebook, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy, like the stupid shit that's especially on Facebook. But I'm really bad though, dude. If I see a video on Facebook, that's all what I love to go on Facebook for, videos. I click on it. If I see a video, I'm like, what's this? Click.
Yeah.
So as much as I want to talk shit on it, I'm definitely one of the participators in that.
Hey, dude, Mike's so fucking gay. Why does he always end up with the girls? He always ends up with the girls.
All the time, dude. All the time.
Dude, we were talking about it last time when all the girls were talking about cooking, and Mike's like, you know what I love to do? And Mike starts going on about his little fucking...
So he's so gay. I mean, no offense to... I'm not trying to make fun of gay people, but...
Yeah, no, we mean it in the heterosexually way.
We love Mikey so much we're allowed to say this.
And the gay community. We love the gay community so much that we're allowed to say it too.
No, I'm not worried about talking shit on Mike. I'm worried about offending somebody or taking my words out of context. Because I still use it in the way we're not supposed to use it.
I do too. And it's not right. Like like referring to someone as gay as someone's, preference of sexuality isn't right. That's
like, I don't understand what the big offense is, because once you hang around like some gay guys and they throw around faggot left and right, it's
or
so
bitch,
funny.
it's hilarious. Bitch is my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, you're such a bitch.
Yeah, well, two of my
God.
buddies are gay, and they call each other bitches. It's fucking the funniest thing
That's
ever.
hilarious. So, what do you think about homosexual sex? Like, what do you think about that?
Doesn't feel that good.
I have no problem with it. I have no problem with it. So that's why I'm all about these guys.
I was actually heading
Beard
for
on
that,
your
dude. I
thigh.
was heading towards that. You
Feel the beard on your thigh, like it just. It's just weird.
That's funny, man. That's funny. No, but we should. I want to take the conversation away from a more controversial aspect of talking. So,
Is that Jerica?
Yeah.
Are they out in the backyard?
No, they're in the
dude,
kitchen.
they're in the kitchen.
But the windows are open.
Dude, she echoes the entire fucking neighborhood. That's fucking crazy. So pretty much, the last house that I had, I was the loud one. And now this house, we're definitely going to be the loud one again.
Because Saturday Night in the Street is dead.
Dead as fuck, dude.
It's a good thing we're not as loud as we used to be.
So, our good buddy Ryan here, co-producer of the ModeCast,
More like co-host.
co-host.
And
there
we
you
don't
go.
even host. We're like we very half-assedly host.
Co-host of the ModeCast, decided he's going to move out of Rancho Cucamonga. So he moves to San Diego. Good place to move from Rancho Cucamonga, right? So he gets himself a little family and everything, and then decides, I need to move out of San Diego, and I'm going to move to Temecula. Well, driving around Temecula today, it is Rancho Cucamonga fucking Junior.
Yeah, it is.
It is
Rancho Cucamonga when we were kids.
Dude, it track
that's a good way
homes,
to put it.
strip malls. Dude, you live in Rancho Cucamonga.
You know what's funny, too?
Temecula.
I was telling Jay, I was like, after I bought the last house, I was like, I'll never, because that house was built over 100 years ago, and it was an original. I mean, it was that house had style to it. It was how do you
Craftsman?
Artisan.
Is that what you call that house?
Or you're talking about character.
Yeah, it just had a lot of character, exactly.
Because it's a craftsman style house.
I used to tell Jeremy all the time, I'm never going to buy a track home, and then I bought.
Hey, welcome to the neighborhood, buddy.
Yeah,
It's not that bad. You just don't have any privacy.
exactly. Well, I just don't like track homes because
Like your fences are fucking low as shit.
it's not. It's not even just that though, but it's like you don't. I don't see any difference from this house to mine to this house. Like no, they all look the same.
It's cookie cutter, yeah, for sure.
they're all
Except
the
this
same.
one across the street. That's a one story. Peasant.
Peasant. Actually, I have all the houses. I would want that house because I hate two stories.
story too.
Yeah, I'm all about.
Hey,
single story.
now that I have a 2-story, I grew up in a 2-story and I have a 2-story now, but I really like 1-stories. They're just so much easier.
Yeah, I
So
fucking
actually, that
hate
house is
2-story.
not
I live in a
peasant. That house
2-story
is
too.
dope.
It's like, oh my god, this guy only has 2-car garage.
Hey, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie though.
I have a 3.
The 2-story though, separating like volume wise is a huge difference.
Oh yeah, I
I
think it's
moved
kind of
to-
cool though that rooms are upstairs and it's you could kind of when you invite people over, you kind of don't have to clean up upstairs as much as you have to do downstairs. Yeah. On a 1-story, you got to clean everything.
Yeah, everything, dude.
Since I live with Jay, like Jay will be downstairs watch TV. I don't hear shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. This house is pretty. I don't know.
Your house is pretty echoey on the
Yeah.
inside. It's so I mean,
Well, let's see.
granted,
Bang Jasmine
You didn't
tonight.
have
Let's see if I can hear it from
anything to
downstairs.
absorb it.
Bang Jasmine. I see if I can hear it.
Or I'll bang Jasmine tonight, and then you see if you can hear it.
Dude, you weren't up there, dude. So I'm talking to Jasmine. Jasmine's in the bed, and I'm like just telling her like how today went. And Brett comes in and starts humping her from behind, and she's talking, but like she's talking like she's getting me. She's like, yeah. So like, what was? And it sounded like she was getting me, but I just kept talking with her. And then Jerica comes in and starts Snapchatting it. And then Jasmine, she starts banging so hard her glasses fall off.
She's like, oh my god, my glasses fell off.
Wait,
She
did you
loves
even
it. She
notice
loves the attention.
What?
that Brett was humping her.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's watching it. It was like a threesome we just had.
He's something that I wasn't involved in. I was the creepy guy in the corner. Like, yeah, that's how I like it.
You're a couple.
I was about to say
That's what it's called. That's what it's called.
Yeah. You watch your
You're
chick
called a
get
couple.
banged.
Hey, what is that? Like, what kind of excitement can you get from that?
From what?
Like, with guy, because so there's a guy at my work, right? That, I'll tell you his name after we go to the podcast.
Hold.
Johnson?
So we had a pause. So I could tell Jeremy. No, so
It was like a
He
2-second
used to
pause.
tell
Don't
me-
worry. You guys didn't miss anything.
he was telling me all the time about that was like him and his wife were really into threesomes, but they'd pick couples like where the guy didn't want to be involved, he just wanted to watch. And he was telling me that one time like the guy was like hiding in the kitchen, he was peeking through the blinds, and he was like banging the dude's wife, and his wife was like in the hot tub, and she was eating around. And he's like, "Yeah, like I fucked your wife." He's like yelling it like. I was like, "That's fucking weird."
That's just what some people are
Does it
into.
go both ways though?
No.
Does he get to bang a chick?
It's specifically like a thing that like dudes like women.
No, you
don't.
know what I think it is? I'll tell you right now what it is. It's not that they like it. Is that they're probably weak guys, and that their chick is gonna cheat on them, or they already cheated on them, and they're scared that they can't find someone else. So they're like, well, I'm just gonna roll with this ride.
Hold on. So you don't think there's any chicks who get off on watching?
Stop. We can't keep doing this. One person can talk at a time. That's it.
Yeah, Brett, why do you interrupt me, dude?
You were done.
No, I wasn't.
Interrupts everybody.
Yeah,
I was
that's
totally
right.
in mid-conversation.
Okay, if you guys have a problem, come over here.
No, but like, you're
Come on over here.
100% because women usually don't want to do it, and their husbands like want them to do it, and it's men who have been demeaned their whole lives. They need to continually be demeaned.
What do you mean demean? Like they need to be put down?
Mm-hmm. It's like a way of putting it. That's what I've heard explained. I'm not saying that that's right.
Real fast, pause real quick. I just wanted to tell them the name of a girl that we all mutually know that was with a guy who basically
Liked watching
her
dude fuck somebody.
No. He liked watching her get fucked. So like your argument or your point you're trying to make is invalid. Like dudes.
No, what I'm trying to ask is, do you? Okay, so
there's like CEOs. and
so you
shit
think
that,
there's
like,
chicks out there who get off on watching their dude fuck another chick?
What was that?
Do you think there's chicks out there who get off on watching their dude fuck another chick?
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's way more rare than cuckolds.
No, you said there's not. So that's why I said.
No, I said it's not a 100% thing. Like I'm talking from a psychology standpoint, which I'm most of, and like a woman that would want that would be very rare.
Oh no,
I'm
man!
not saying.
I
know it's out there. 100% it's out there.
Oh, now fucking, Mike, go back inside, dude. Hey, see that little pink yoga mat right there? You can take that one with you.
Michelle's back.
Here, hold on.
It's Mika.
You don't have a mic.
Oh yeah, it is Mika.
Has Brett been hogging this mic the whole fucking time, or what? Ooh. Thank you.
That's right, Dell. You ain't getting none of this shit. It's all my dick.
Dell listens to the podcast, so she'll hear it.
Good. Hey, and then Dell, you can call me afterwards after I'm done with Mike. If you want a romance, so show you
I
what's
don't know,
up.
she's seen your little dick.
Fuck off,
It doesn't
dude.
match your little body.
Whatever.
Your big body.
Hey, she complimented it. She saw the picture.
He's like Andy. He takes great pictures with great angles.
I whipped it out that night. No
Andy's
complaints.
So funny though, Andy was telling me
There was 4 chicks there.
He's like, dude, it's all about the angles, bro. He's like, you got to get the angles down.
Picture of me straight ahead, right? I look fucking fat, right? Yeah. Now watch this. Oh wow, bro, you look really good.
I love Andy how he like breaks it down. He's like, dude, watch this picture now.
Hey, you guys really need to stop making fun of Andy, all right?
That was a joke towards Charlie.
Sorry,
Did Mike just throw up?
Yeah. Well, beer. He couldn't swallow.
I've seen that before.
Hey, by the way, Charlie, I just want to compliment you on how handsome you look.
Oh my god.
Charlie's lost about, what'd you say, 20
45.
45 pounds? He shaved his beard. He's got like this amazing jawline.
He's all skinny.
The kid actually has no cheeks anymore. He used to have cheeks, fat cheeks. And now look at him. He's like a perfect jawline.
You're a dime
This
piece.
kid's ready to go.
You're a dime piece.
His hair, like I saw his hair today after he took off his hat. And it was
like
just
Rico
like,
Suave?
damn, dude. Like,
Suave.
I would do some things to this guy.
Can you imagine if Brett went and got a hair transplant?
No, we can't imagine that because I look good bald. I look good with a shaved head. So fuck
You do look good with a shaved
all
head.
you guys. I really do wish I had hair
You know,
though.
we're all going there, right? Look at Jeremy's fucking.
It's getting worse.
Yeah.
Jay's
just behind the curve.
Jay has a 7 head on the side of his head. I'm getting there back, dude.
My widow's peak's getting extreme.
Slowly starting to dissipate right here.
It's going to turn into a donut. Like
Does your
my
dad?
donut.
Is your dad?
No,
bald?
full head of hair.
Like, and luscious
Is
there,
it?
too.
Is it Julie? Is
It
like
has to be
Julie's
her.
house?
She didn't know her dad.
Yeah, it has to be our mom. She didn't know her dad.
That sucks.
Because her grandma was a whore.
God damn, Emma.
Damn, Mima.
Nanny doesn't know who her dad is either, from what I understand.
Who's Nanny?
Our other aunt?
My mom's sister that was staying with my aunt, Jeannie.
Oh,
Janet.
okay, Janet. Okay, I know there's Meanie and Jeannie and
Meanie, it's called Meanie. She's called Meanie
oh,
Jeannie.
Meanie and Jeannie are the same ones.
Yeah, Meanie Jeannie.
And
It's a
Teenie?
rhyming nickname.
It's like Meanie, Jeannie, Teeny, and then Leanie. I don't know, dude. I obviously don't remember any of their names.
I know
Sorry,
you.
we're having our own little conversation over here.
Yeah, it's like weenie, Jeannie, teeny.
And he's like, wait, no one's paying attention to me?
Hey, I took a gram.
Hey,
You did?
Edit that one out. Gummy bear.
Why do we have to edit? You have no clue what I'm talking about.
Hey, let's wrap this up. You want to?
We're going to wrap this up?
Yeah.
Why?
Already?
Dude.
Already, bro. It's
Let's come back on in like 15
55
minutes.
fucking minutes, dude.
No, because no one's going to be able to talk.
Why don't we
It's
just
come
from
on
here,
in 15 minutes.
No, this is good.
Okay.
This is good
take
talk.
it in the kitchen, fucking unplug the mics, and fucking involve the girls. Like we'd be normally partying.
Yeah, we can, but no one's going to hear anything. It's just going to be pure laughter.
Well, there's not going to be any fire crackling or anything.
Dude, that was so bad. I still like debate on trying to go and like cleaning it up, like searching, like paying for an audio program that would like cut that out, just so we can put out the creep.
You were there for that one, Charlie?
Yeah, that was a pretty fun night.
Well, yeah, Haley
was
wouldn't
probably
shut
so
the fuck
happy
up
all
about
the
how
time.
creepy you were. Dude.
No, Haley had my back the entire time. It was everybody else that was fucking going against me.
Who had your back the whole time?
Yeah,
Haley
I don't
did.
think you were at the same
But
place
she
we were.
had your back, but she was still saying that you're a creep.
Yeah, she did.
But she said that we expect it from me because
you're a creep.
Because you're a creep, because you've always been a creep.
I've been a creep from day one.
She was calling you a creep the whole time. It's only now that you accept it. You were fighting it that whole conversation.
That was a hilarious night.
Dude, because
That was way funny.
I don't know, the way it came across, it was like a newfound thing that I wasn't aware of. But then once the next day when I sobered up, it was so funny because I didn't realize how drunk I was. I went in the garage and I was like, forget this shit. I was like, what's wrong? I was like, I'm just really pissed off that you'd agree with all them. She's like, how drunk are you? I was like, oh, pretty drunk. I was getting so buttered.
That's funny, man.
It was great because it was like a shock to you that you harass women.
I know. I
Yeah,
thought,
and then the next day,
I thought it was like a well-known thing from you. Like,
yeah, it's definitely well known. Sure.
it was like, yeah, Ryan touches women's vaginas when he first meets them. Like,
Dude, it's funny how like nobody's girlfriend or wife has ever told you to stop.
Dude, because I've done it from day one. The only buddy's girlfriend that I don't harass is Dell, just because Dell is quiet like you, so she trips me out.
I don't think you do it to my wife either.
Brett's wife, for you, those of you who don't know, is my sister.
Did we even say who we have here tonight?
We didn't say it, yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't start the podcast. We're here with Chucky Chuck, Big
Yo,
B.
what's up? It's Big B. What's up, T? Shout out to my boy T. I miss you, bro. Love you.
And
I don't
Mikey
think
Mike.
he listens anymore.
He won't after this episode.
For sure. He cut it off at the first 15 minutes.
He didn't even get to this point.
Hey, do you want to cut that out
He can't even listen to
before the BLM conversation?
That's fucked up. Hey, no,
man,
for real,
Brett, I
T.
thought you were cool.
Much respect.
I thought you
love
were
you.
cool.
All right, so
Yeah, but T actually understands
Chucky
what we're
Chuck?
talking about, though, so he's not like that.
no one introduced Charlie.
I already introduced Charlie. I said
Chucky
Chucky Chuck.
Oh, did you? Oh, I was wondering why I said Chucky Chuck. I've never said that in my life. I was like, how did that get in my head? I've never said Chucky Chuck before. It's because I just heard you say it.
All right, now when you cut it. Hey. ModeCast out.
Just pause it.
Can we just all ModeCast out?
No, we're not doing ModeCast out. Just pause the shit.
How long was it paused?
No, I just paused it.
ModeCast out. Check you later.